Dear students, welcome back to Digital Electronics and Logic Design online video lecture series. In this class, I am going to talk about the another type of standard function or standard Boolean function. Standard Boolean functions is also called as canonical functions. In the previous class, I have explained that from a digital system, we can have the two possible forms of outputs. One is sum of product, another one is product of sum. Sum of product can be denoted with SOP. In short, we can call them as SOP. Product of sum, we can call them as POS. In short, we can call them as POS. So, in the last class, I have given the definition. I have given the definition for standard SOP and the standard POS. So, in the previous class, I have given some of the examples for the SOP and POS. For example, I am going with the F is an output. F is equals to X bar Y plus X Z bar plus X Y Z. It is the best example for the sum of product, SOP. That means what? In total, it is a sum of product. Each term in the sum is a product, so that we can call it is a sum of product. In total, it is a sum. We can call it is a sum, but in this sum we are having some products. It is nothing but it is the best example for the sum of product. And if you go with the product of sum also, product of sum, I can go with the product of sum example. F is equals to, I can go with the same example, X bar plus Y into X plus Z bar into X bar plus Y bar Z bar. Assume that. So it is nothing but what? It is the best example for the POS. That means what? In total, it is a product. In total, it is a product. Now this is total. It is a product of sums. This is sum. This is also sum. This is also sum. So likewise, we have the two forms of the Boolean functions we can have. One is sum of product, another one product of sum. This we can call it is a sum of product, and this we can call it is a product of sum. But here we have to go for the extension for the sum of product and the product of sum. That is nothing but standard forms of these functions. That means what? In the previous class we have studied. How the simple SOP will be converted into standard form. In the previous class we have studied standard form is also called as canonical form. Standard form is also called canonical form. That means what? In standard form, each term, this we can call it is a min term. Each term requires to have the all the literal. See this one? Here X bar Y is there, but Z is missing. Here X into Z bar is there, so that Y is missing. Here X, Y, Z is there. So no input is missing, so that here we miss the Z, here we miss the Y, so that we have to convert this SOP such that each min term requires to have all the inputs. That we studied in the previous class. Now I am going to explain the standard POS. POS stands for, we know that it is a product of sum. Now I am going to talk about the standard POS. Then I am going with the one particular example. See this one? I am going with the example now. So F, or we can have Y is nothing but output, and I am having the output is like this: A plus B into A bar plus C bar. See this one? And if you clearly see this one, what are the input signals we have? From this we can say that inputs are what? Inputs nothing but A and B is also there, and C is also there. That means what? Inputs are A, B, C. Due to these three inputs, we have the output, that is Y is equals to A plus B into A bar plus C bar. It is simple. It is simple POS. The best example for the POS is this one. POS is nothing but what? Product of sum. Product of sum. This is total a product. It is total a product of sum term. This is one sum term and this is another sum term. But we have to go for the standard form of this POS. We have to convert that is into the standard form. In the standard form, each term requires to have all the input signals. So that what we have to go now, we have to convert each term to have all the literals. So that I am going with what? A plus B. A plus B. And the missing literal is what? This is A plus B. Missing literal, I can say that missing literal is nothing but it is missing literal is nothing but we can write this is C. C is we can write this is plus C into C bar. C into C bar always. C into C bar is always 0 only, so that A plus B plus 0, that will be the A plus B plus 0 will be the A plus B only, and this is completed into, and coming to the second term is what? A bar plus C bar. A bar plus C bar. Missing literal is what? It is B. Missing literal is about B, so that what we can say then B into B bar I am adding. B into B bar is what? B into B bar is obviously 0 only, so that what? A plus B we have plus 0 we have added in terms of C, and A bar plus C bar we have plus 0 we have added in terms of B plus B bar, so that we didn't change any value of the expression. It is simply converted into another form. So that what I am doing now, then I am going with the distribution law. I am applying the distribution law to get the standard form. See this one, A plus B plus C. First time I can have A plus B plus C, first one, into again A plus B plus C bar, I can have A plus B plus C bar I can have, and coming to here A bar plus B, A bar plus B plus C bar I can write, A bar plus B plus C bar I can write. Last one what I can write? A bar plus B bar plus C bar I can write. A bar plus B bar plus C bar we can write now. See this one? This is nothing but, this is if you see the in this form, each term, each product term is having the all the literal. Take the first product term, this is having A, B, C. This is some term, it is having A, B, C. This is also some term, it is having A, B, C. This is also having A, B, C. So that this is the required form, that is nothing but it is the standard POS now. In each term or in each some term, we have all the literals, so that we can call it is standard POS. We can call it is standard POS. Definition of the standard POS is very, very simple. In standard POS, each term, each sum term will have all the inputs that are, if inputs are A, B, C, so that all the terms will have all that input signal A, B, C, whether that may be in the complemented or original form. This is nothing but what? Standard form. Then we can write this standard form in another form also. That is I am going to write now. So that what is the expression we have? Y is equals to, it is totally a product now. So product, that means what? Four some terms are there, and finally it is a product. Finally it is a product. So that what we can write? Y is equals to, here A plus B plus C. Next one is A plus B plus C bar into A plus B plus C bar, and next one is A bar plus B bar plus C So now you can write this is into the another form of the product of sum. So that in what way we can write the other form of the product of sum. See this one, A, B, C, all are original form only. In the product of sum, original forms will be represented with zeros. And here this is original form, and this one is a complemented form, so that this is 0, 0 and it is 1. And coming to here 1, 0, 1. Coming to here what? 1, 1 and 1. So that means what? Y is equals to, it is totally it is a product, so the product can be represented with pi of m, so that 000 means what? It is 0 only, so that we can write m0, comma, next one is what? m0, next one is 001 means 1, so that it is m1, 101 means it is 5, that is m5, and 111 is nothing but it is 7, that is m7. So here 000 is, we know that this 000 is 0, 001 is 1, 101 is 5, 111 is 7. So that we represented, that is in the form of an expression. Now I am going to explain that particular expression. Y is equals to pi. Pi is nothing but it is a product. Pi is nothing but it is a product of this capital M. Capital M is nothing but it is a max term. We can call it is maximum term of what? Product of what? Product of the four sum terms that are M0, that is this one, comma M1, that is this one, M5, that is A bar plus B plus C bar, M7, that is 111. Now this is what? It is the standard form of product of sum. In the previous class we have studied that the sum of the product, this is what it is. It is a standard form of POS. Standard form of POS. That means what? In this form each and every term is having the all the literals, so that it is called, it is standard POS. In the previous class we have studied that standard SOP, that is like this, F is equals to sigma m, that is small m, that sigma m of M0, M1, M5 and M7. Example I have given, example I am taking. So now F is nothing but what? F is nothing but here output, F is nothing but it is the output it is. And sigma is nothing but we know that it is used to represent the sum, and m is nothing but it is a min term. That means what? Each term in the SOP is called as a min term. Each term in the POS is called as max term. This is the very, very important. Each term in the POS is called as max term. Each term in the SOP is called as min term. Then what are the min terms? It is a sum of min terms. Min terms M0, M1, M5, M7. And here what? Here this is here we can have here. This one is we can have, this is a min term M0, M1, M5 and M7. And it is a sum of all these min terms. So here the point is very, very clear. Min term is nothing but it is a product. Min term is a product of all the min term is a product of all the literals. Literals nothing but inputs only. And whereas max term, we can see the max term in the POS. Max term is nothing but it is the sum. It is the sum of all the literals in POS. All the literals are inputs in the POS. Likewise, we can differentiate the sum of product and product of sum. Sum of product and product of sum. by solving the one more problem, I am going to complete this standard form of SOP and standard form of POS by taking the one example. Example, I am going with the example 2. Example 2, here this is f of x, y, z. I have f of x, y, z is equals to, I have x plus x bar z I have. And another example, this is example 3. This is capital F of ABC is equals to, f of ABC is equals to, I have the expression that is A bar plus C bar into A plus B. This is the expression I have. Then first of all we need to identify which is which term of which form of output expression it is. From the example 2 we can say that it is what? It is totally a sum. It is a totally a sum of this is one product and this is also another product. This is nothing but it is sum of product. That is in short we can call it is, in short we can call it is SOP. Coming to the second example, third example, see this one, it is a product, the totally it is a product, it is a product of this is sum and this is also sum, so that it is nothing but it is product, finally it is a product of sum. In short we can call it is POS. Our question is what? We have to convert these given expressions into their standard form. Standard form means what? Each and every term in that output expression or the Boolean function required to have all the literals. Then I am going with the first example, that is f of x, y, z is equals to x. Then what are the inputs? Inputs are x, y, z. Then what we in this term, what are the input signals are missed? Input signals missed, that is y and z. Y and z, so that I can write this is about, y is missed, so that y plus y bar is what? 1. Y plus y bar is 1. 1 into x only, into again z also missed, that is z plus z bar. So that now this part is completed. In the first product term, the two inputs are missed. What are the two inputs? Y and z. In the second product, which one is missing? Y is missed, so that the x bar, and the missed one is what? Y. So that I am doing y into y bar. Y into y bar always 1 only. So that 1 into x bar remains x bar only. It is z now. Now multiply. Now distribute. Apply the distribution law for this one. So that what? Multiply these two now. Multiply these two. That is, I can have x y plus x y bar into, next one is what? Z plus z bar remains same. And next one is what? This term simplify. This is x bar y z plus x bar y bar z. Then again simplify this one, multiply with z, x y z plus then x y bar z plus this one x y z, then x y bar z bar, and this is completed. Now next the two more terms are there, that is x bar y z plus x y bar z, x y bar z. Then in this one identify any common terms are there. See this one, this is x y z, this is also x y z. For example, xyz value is 1, and here also 1. 1 plus 1 is 1 only, so that no need to make use twice. We can make use only one time. If this xyz is 0 and this is also 0, 0 plus 0, 0 only, so that again we are getting only xyz. So that instead of writing xyz twice, we can write only once. That is what? xyz. That means what? This is completed. x y bar z. Is there any x y bar z is there? No. So that we can write x y bar z. This is completed. This is completed. X y bar z bar is there? No. X y bar, sorry, x y bar z bar. This is also complete. Next one is what? X bar y z. Next one is what? X bar y bar z. Now this is nothing but it is a standard form only. Now it is a standard form, that is f of x y z. F of x y z is equals to f of x y z is equals to x y z plus x y bar z plus x y bar z bar plus x bar y z plus x bar y bar z. This is a standard form because each term in this form, each term, so that this is having how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms it is having. Each term in these 5 terms is having all the letters. XYZ is there, XYZ is there, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. So that this is nothing but it is a standard form. So that we can represent that is in the another form also. That we can represent in another form like see this one. This is XYZ. That means what? 1, 1, 1. 1 0 1 1 double 0 0 double 1 0 0 1. In case of SOP, true signals will be with 1, complemented signal with 0. This is true, so that 1 complement will be 0. So that what? This is what it is 7, it is 5, it is 4, it is 3 and it is 1. So that what, in what way we can write? Now we can write this is nothing but in the form of sigma. Sigma is nothing but sum sigma m of m1 first one comma m3 m4. Simply I am writing in ascending order m4 m5 and m7. This is nothing but standard form or canonical form of the given output expression. This is the output expression. We have converted that into the standard form. And the next example, that is about the POS. Now I am going with the POS. See this, see the POS now. In the POS, what is the problem with the POS? Here this is having A bar plus C bar, but the inputs are what? A, B, C. Which one is missing here? B is missing. So that I am taking A bar plus A bar plus missing is what? B. So that I can write B into B bar. B into B bar is equals to 0 plus C bar into then A plus B. In this missing is what? It is missing is C. So that I can write C into C bar. C into C bar is 0 now. Then multiply. Then we can multiply with this one. See this one. A bar plus B. A bar plus B. A bar plus B. First one into A bar plus a B bar. Second line. And with this again we are having the plus of C bar. And coming to here now, then multiply this one. A plus B into C. A plus B plus C. Second one is what? A plus B plus C bar. A plus B plus C bar. Now coming to here, you can write this one is what? A bar plus B plus C bar. First term, this is plus this one. And coming to this one is A bar plus B bar plus C bar into, next one is what? A plus B plus C. Next one is what? A plus B plus C bar. This is nothing but it is the standard form only. It's the standard form, standard POS. POS stands for what? Product of sum. Product of sum. It is completely a product of sums. Each term is having all the letter A, B, C we have, A, B, C we have, A, B, C we have, A, B, C we have. So that it is what? It is standard POS. Standard POS. Then we can convert that is into the another form now. Another form I can write that is into the another form. See this one now. I am in what way I am writing the another form. Here bar complemented will be represented with 1, uncomplemented will be represented with a 0. So that I am going with the signal now. See this one, this is complemented signal, right? This is complemented means 1, uncomplimented will be 0, and this is come. And coming to this one, 3 are complemented only. 3 are complemented means 1, 1, 1. And here all the 3 are uncomplimented means 0, 0, 0. This is what? Uncomplimented, 0, 0 and complemented. So here 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 is nothing but it is 5 and it is 7 and it is 0 and it is 1. So that we can write this is in standard form. Standard form, capital F of ABC is equals to pi. Pi is nothing but it is a product. M is nothing but max term. Max product of what? The max term? Max term M0 this is, comma M1 this is, M5 this is, and M7. Like this we can convert any form of the output of a digital system into its standard form. And from this topic we can expect the one question in the exam. By giving the expressions we have to convert that is into its standard form. Standard form is nothing but, in general we can have the two types of outputs from the digital systems. One is sum of product, another one is product of sum. In sum of product it is totally a sum with the sum products, sum of products. Totally it is a sum with some products, and each term in that sum of product required to have all the input signals in maybe complemented or original form. Then that form is named as standard form or canonical form. Coming to the another form of the Boolean expression, that is called product of sum. Product of sum, that is in short we can call as POS. So that means what? In total it is a product in which we can have the sum terms. In which we can have the sum terms. So that if each sum term, if we have all the input signals that may be in complemented or original form, then we can call it is a standard form or canonical form of POS. Sum of product that is represented with sigma. Product of sum is represented with pi. In sum of product each term is called as min term. In product of sum each term is called as max term. In case of min term, complemented will be denoted with the 0, uncomplimented it will be denoted with 1. In case of max term, that is product of sum, complemented will be denoted with the 1 and the uncomplimented will be denoted with the 0. In that way you can differentiate the sum of product and product of sum to have the Boolean expression. That means what? Any digital system can have the two possible types of outputs. One is sum of product or product of sum. And if you know the sum of product or product of sum, we must be able to convert them into their standard forms. Standard forms also called as canonical forms, by identifying the missing literals. By identifying the missing literals in the each term, we have to convert that is into its standard form. Thank you students. In tomorrow's class I am going to talking about the K-map, that is nothing but Karnaugh map, which is used to simplify the Boolean expression. That means what? For example, I am having the one Boolean expression. Let us assume that that Boolean expression is nothing but sum of product. If I wanted to implement that Boolean expression without simplifying, I will require the 100 gates. But if I simplify that Boolean expression with the Boolean algebra or K-maps, then I can require only 50% of that 100 gates. So that by simplifying the Boolean expressions, we can reduce the hardware requirement to implement that particular Boolean function. So that the main main purpose of the K-map is to simplify the Boolean expressions such that we can reduce the hardware requirement of the digital system. By making use of the K-maps and the Boolean algebra, we can simplify the Boolean expressions such as sum of product and the product of sum, such that we can enormously reduce the hardware requirement. We can enormously reduce the hardware requirement, that is in terms of number of logic gates. Thank you, students. In tomorrow class, we are going to talk about this particular K-map that is used to simplify the Boolean expressions. Thank you.